Hey then everyone, Juan here from SwitchWatch. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas. Now, I had a few days off and I'm in that period of time where I just got a little bit bored and I wanted some really cheap gems to play on my Nintendo Switch. So I was scouring the eShop and I've put 10 together for you that I think are worth it for the price. They're all seriously very cheap indeed and I consider them decent games for the money. So I've picked 10 that are on sale for a decent amount of time so you can still get your hands on them if you want to. So let's get into it and check out these 10 gems for very cheap prices on the Nintendo Switch. Now the first game I've picked is 80s Overdrive, which has 70% off, just over £2 in the UK or dollars in the US for our friends over there. Now it just reminded me of Outrun, and of course it is a 2D pixel art game and it is designed to take you back to those 16-bit consoles where arcade games like this absolutely ruled. Now here you've got to compete against opponents in your career mode. You can unlock new races, new cars, and you can even upgrade them. And you've also got time skill modes. Also, there's 6 retro supercars, unique visual themes. But what I love about it, you know me, I love my synth music. There's a good number of synth tracks to keep your ears happy here. I rather enjoyed this. Look, it's not the best game in the world, but for the price, it's absolutely essential right now. Now 88 Heroes 98 Heroes Edition is actually a game I reviewed. Currently has 80% off until January 17th, and as you'll see here, it's all to do with the number 8. It's 8:08 AM on the 8th of August in 1988, and Dr. Hate has brought the brink of a total annihilation. So the demands here are simple. You've got to pay 88 million within 88 minutes. So you've got 88 heroes plus 10 of their friends, and you've got to infiltrate Dr. Hate's lair. Now the great thing about this game is that there are 98 unique characters that you can play with, and they all have their own special abilities. Now I will say that some of them are absolutely rubbish to play with and some are absolutely fantastic, and dependent on the ones that you get makes for a very entertaining game indeed. There's lots of platforming dangers to overcome, and I just found it a really great little game, and for the price right now, one that you should add to your collection for sure. AER Memories of Old is a nice little game with 90% off until the 19th of January in the UK and in Europe. For our friends in the US, don't worry if it's not in sale in your region, which I don't believe it is right now. You can just go over to the UK or a European eShop and purchase the game. Just need to set up another account and it will stay on the same Switch, so you don't need to worry about that. I can put a link for a guide if you require. Just leave me a comment in the comments down below. Now here you get to fly and explore by transforming into a bird at will. This is a large open world and it is full of secrets. There's loads of stuff to discover and puzzles to solve in temples, and to be honest, I really enjoyed the aesthetics here. I liked the visuals a lot. Creates a very nice atmosphere. So if you haven't played this one yet, I do recommend it. It's a very decent game for a very good price right now. Earhart Tales of Broken Wings has a massive 85% off until January 3rd. It's a ridiculous bargain, to be honest with you. I reviewed this one on the channel. I'll put a link up above so you can check it out for more detail. Here you fly as a young pilot called Amelia, who is a fisherwoman. You go and fly into the skies, sort of catching fish at the same time. But there's pirates out there that you're going to have to fend off, which means you have to upgrade your plane while trying to make the catch of a lifetime. Really like the visuals and the soundtrack here, and I love the fact that you could upgrade your plane to take on those pirates. Earhart is a treat, especially for this price. I really enjoyed Animus, I have to be honest with you. This is really my type of game, and with 63% off until January 6th, if you love dark and desolate worlds that are full of horrific monsters and you play as a solitary warrior, then this is going to be for you. You get to upgrade through drops, you get to farm materials and get that much needed equipment so that you can take on those beasts I really enjoyed this one. I like the battle system. Reminds me a lot, actually, of Dark Souls, games like that, to be honest with you. And if that's your type of thing, then, you know, pick this one up because it's the cheapest it's been in a long, long time. Now, I don't know about you, but if you've played the original Anodyne, then I rather enjoyed it. You know, it's rather basic. The visuals weren't the best in the world, but it had that top-down view, and I liked it. You know, it kept me entertained for a good few hours at least. So when Anodyne 2 Return to Dust was advertised at 40% off until January 10th, I picked it up rather swiftly, expecting a rather similar adventure because it's the same duo who created the first. So I thought, here we go, let's get into this one, and was really surprised to find that it was a 2D action adventure, and you know, you could also explore some wondrous 3D landscapes too. You can transform into a car to cross distances. Really enjoyed the tale of Nova the Nano Cleaner, and it's got loads of songs in it that actually kept me really immersed in this game. I really enjoyed exploring. It's a cute little game that for the price right now, it has to be picked up. That's all I'm going to say. If you haven't checked this one out yet, do yourselves a favour. Look, it hasn't got the best visuals in the world, but it's the gameplay that counts, and you're going to enjoy this one. I love anything twin-stick shooter, so when Empyrean Cyberstorm had 66% off until January 3rd, it was an insta-buy. This twin-stick bullet hell is a great little game, actually, and you can find new elements and abilities, mix them together for more destructive power to beat your enemies, and there's loads of different kinds of weapons too. You can play co-op with a friend if you want to, or you can play versus, which will of course be a true test of friendship. And versus comes with 8 fully customizable rule sets for quick scraps or longer fights if you want to, and you can even play that alone in a free-for-all or buddy up in team battles. So there's up to 4 AI players for 5-player battles if you want to. And there's Onslaught 2, where your enemies won't stop until you are defeated. So that's more like a survival mode. I really enjoyed this one, and for the price right now, it's a no-brainer. Aragami Shadow Edition, I would definitely consider a gem, especially at this price. I bought it at full price, but now you can get it with 70% off until January 13th in most regions, especially UK, USA, and for our friends in Europe. This is a third-person stealth game that casts you as an undead assassin. Now, you got powers here. You can control the shadows, you can become invisible, materialize weapons, and teleport to any shadow that you can see. And you can even summon a shadow dragon to infiltrate enemy ranks and take down your foes. I really enjoyed the visuals here. I liked the gameplay a lot, and while look, it's not the best stealth game you'll ever play in the world, I really did enjoy it. There's also a co-op mode if you want to enjoy this one with your friends, and I think on this list, probably one of the best games that you can purchase now for the price. As soon as Battle Axe was announced, just reminded me of Golden Axe and took me back to those days. And I know it's not the same thing, but I bought it at full price, you know, without even looking at any reviews or anything. I just loved the visuals, which were created by veteran pixel artist Henk Newberg, and also it's got some great melodies in it created by the legendary VGM composer Manami Matsume. And if you love hack and slash games and you know that's your thing, this is quite a decent adventure. Got good gameplay. You can play solo or co-op, and you can choose from 3 heroes. You can choose an elf, a wizard, or a marauder. And as I say, really nice little game. And if you're not into your physicals and you like your digitals, then this has a nice 50% off until January 13th in most regions. Now, this game shouldn't work, but it absolutely does. Now, just imagine for a moment you have a really unique audio-visual mix and your enemies synchronize with an operatic soundtrack. So if you love opera, this is going to be for you. I absolutely loved it because it was completely bizarre, and you've got, you know, one of those games here where You know, if you love leaderboards and stuff, you can leave your attack on there. I love shoot 'em ups, shmups if you want to call it that, but it just looks so rich. It was created with love. You can definitely tell. I went and bought the physical edition from Limited Run, which took a year to arrive, but that's neither here nor there. Now, if you do want to keep up with all the physicals that are released on the Nintendo Switch, you know, all of the rare ones in different countries and stuff like that, Jordan covers it in detail every Monday and has done for the last 2 years. Works really hard on that, and if you want to keep up with all the bargains too, then tune in every Sunday. That's why I implore you to hit that subscribe button and bell notification for everything Nintendo Switch related so you don't miss another video. Now, that was our last game of these 10 gems at cheap prices. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave us a comment down below letting us know if you found any gems this Christmas. There are others that I didn't cover because the sales end tomorrow or today. For example, Jet Cave Adventure. Pick that one up if you can. It's around $2 for our friends in the US. An absolute bargain. I reviewed that game as well. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're still watching, you're an absolute legend. Leave me a thumbs up emoji if you're still watching. Absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much to all of our members, subscribers, and if you're still watching, as I say, you're an absolute legend. We really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Take care. We'll see you on the next one. Happy New Year.
Trying to find some balance in